Good morning. I'm Patrick Enright. I'm the Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, Workforce Development, and Student Success here at the County College of Morris. And now that you're all seated, I'm going to ask you to rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Great, thank you very much. So I welcome you to the groundbreaking for the Center for Entrepreneurship and Culinary Science, and I'd like to invite the President of the County College of Morris, Dr. Anthony Aono, to the stage.
Good morning. I tell you, what an autumn it's been, right? And so exciting. It seems that every time we're turning around, there's more progress at County College of Morris, which means Morris County, I will say the diamond in New Jersey, the best county, gets even better. And let me just start by saying that only happens because of the tremendous support we receive at our college. I'm going to recognize some of those individuals this morning, and it comes through great partnerships and leadership from across Morris County as well. These kind of things don't happen alone because a couple people had a neat idea. So I want to start off by recognizing some individuals this morning. We may have some individuals who we weren't aware were coming, and we're so glad you're here. We welcome you. We likely won't hit every person, but know how much we do unquestionably appreciate you. But let me start off by saying, and I get to say this a lot around the state, and first of all, we have a very special guest with us, so he gets to hear me say this sometimes, but we have with us the president of the New Jersey Council of County Colleges and New Jersey's former Secretary of Labor, Commissioner of Labor, Dr. Fichtner is with us this morning. He represents all of our colleges. He's our liaison with the state offices, and he has transformed our system. He is Governor Christie's former Commissioner of Labor, has a really, really keen understanding of how Trenton works, and fully understands how our colleges do, is very tuned into the importance of what our colleges need to be doing today as well. So Dr. Fichtner, welcome. We're always glad to have you on campus. Now, what he gets to hear me say all the time is a lot of bragging on our commissioners, number one. We have the best county, and that's not accidental. That happens very intentionally. And today we have with us our Deputy Director, Christine Meyers, and you'll be hearing from her. We have Commissioner and CCM Liaison like Commissioner Meyers, Deb Smith. And we have Commissioner Doug Cabana with us as well. And I would say, you know, if you ever dial 911 and a paramedic comes, you have Commissioner Cabana, who was the individual who introduced us to Atlantic Health when they wanted to bring operations over here, and those conversations resulted in a full-blown program making Morris County better. So, commissioners, thank you. We appreciate all of you, and they are here throughout the year every day. You call them, they answer the call. They're very, very good partners and great supporters of us. We appreciate you very, very much. Also, Morris County officials, and I'll start with not only Morris County official, but CCM alum Ann Grassi is here, our county clerk. Ann, thank you for being here. And we have Dina Leary, our county administrator. There's Dina. Okay. And I think I've seen Brian this morning also. Brian Murray. There he is in the back. Okay. Also great partners and a huge, huge help to what we were able to accomplish at County College of Morris. You're going to hear from my frequent collaborator, and I have the honor of serving on her board as well, but the CEO President of the Morris County Chamber of Commerce, Megan Huncher, is with us today, and we're going to talk a little bit about how all this came together, basically. Samantha Rutledge from the Morris County Alliance is here, and the chair of the Chamber of Commerce, Deirdre Wheatley, Liz, is here as well. So we thank all of you. We have a number of council officials who are here. Couldn't have better partners than our friends from Randolph directly. Marie Potter is here with us today. Mark Forsessler is with us today, and Robert Riss is here, I believe, also today, and we thank you for that. We work really closely with Randolph Township and the council. They're here a lot. You help us champion challenges. We're not always sure how we're going to, and they direct a lot of traffic to us. And we have former councilman Jim Loveys, who's with us this morning as well. And Jim, we appreciate the long-time support that you consistently show us on a regular basis. From our school districts and a regular on this campus, in fact, they're so regular we actually gave him an office on campus to his staff, but Scott Moffitt, some of you were here with us just a few weeks back when we broke ground on the Morris County Vocational School District building, which is a big partnership with CCM. We've had a great partnership for many, many years, and Scott and I are very proud of that and have worked to advance that as well. And then Tracy Longo Amido is here as well. She actually occupies the office and really helps make these great partnerships work very, very well. Barbara Sargent, I believe. Did I see Barbara this morning? Okay, welcome. We're very glad to have you with us. And Jessica LaSousa as well. So welcome. We value greatly our school district partners. This is how things happen for us is we want students to know in K-12 what their choices are, what their options are. And I think as a community, we have expectations of our students, and we really want to make sure we're nurturing and supporting all of those expectations as well. From the community, the head of MACOA organization, we also partner, Marcella Lennox is here. Good morning, Marcella. Thank you for being here. Longtime CCM, and I often say Mr. Morris County, but a CCM veteran and the father of many things we enjoy every day at CCM. Mr. Joe Nazaro is with us. Joe, welcome back. We're always happy to have you here, and we're very proud to build on the work that you and Dr. Yaw and that team gave to this college as well, so it's an honor to build on that work. Lisa Brett from Mount Olive from NJ MEP is here. Esperanza Porras Field, the head of the Morris County Hispanic Chamber, was supposed to be here. She's under the weather, but we do have Ralph Tejea, who is here as well, the chair of that. Ralph, welcome. Glad you're here. And I believe we have Alex Jaworski, who is with us too. So welcome. Now, I also have the great privilege of working with not only New Jersey's best commissioners, but New Jersey's best board. And they are enormously supportive. They work tirelessly. We often tell our students some of the people who have the biggest impact on your success at this college are people you don't get to see every day, like your professors and staff and so forth. So we have with us our chairman of the Board of Trustees at County College of Morris and also a CCM alum, Mr. George Malonis. We have our vice chair, Mr. Paul Lasitra. From our executive board, Secretary Lauren Ganamort. From our board of trustees, Dr. Barbara Hadzima. And I think we have, let's see, there she is. Okay, Trustee Donna Pepe, who is the founder of our marketing program. So all those great things you see coming out, she actually helped us develop the whole structure, the whole format, the whole program. Spent 4 years volunteering long before she was a trustee, and we have a great team who works to really move that forward every day, and they've been continuously recognized for their success in that as well. So we have those individuals who are with us today, and then I've got a number of our administrators who are here, and a couple of key faculty members here as well. The chairperson of our business department in this building you're going to hear about, we'll expand upon that, Melissa Hopper-Ford. Where are you? There she is. And we have with that department Mike Diamo, who is here, very, very highly regarded business professor, exceedingly popular with our students, and an individual who has a great deal of depth in entrepreneurship itself and will help us developing these programs. We also have Professor Mark Cosgrove. So if you're enjoying the treats that he and his team and students made, that's Professor Cosgrove. He also is very happy about this building coming forward as well. And then I believe we have a former trustee this morning, Diane Picudo, who is here too. Good morning and welcome. Very, very glad to have you back here. Now, let me just say, with that recognition, should impress upon you just how many people it takes to achieve this. And there are more people who aren't necessarily in the room with us today, but it takes a team. Community colleges flourish because of that. When we cut the ribbon last week on the Paragano Family Foundation Simulation Center, somebody came up to me and said, so do you have a really large endowment like the... No, this is not the case. We're a community college. You know what we have that works really well? We have you. We have people who really care about their communities. They see the college as a giant solution to strengthening Morris County. That makes a quantum difference. And we do have a lot of really generous donors who come forward. But the support of our elected officials, the support of business and industry, of community leaders and others, that's what makes this college move. That's the magic to helping students really achieve their dreams. So all that to simply say, thank you. I can hardly believe, I'll wrap this up, that we're here on this day. And how did we get here? A short story. Some years ago, we had a very long partnership with the Picatinny Innovation Center, and the military said, we need our building back. Like there's like the one group that you don't say, no, it's not going to happen. It's a yes, sir, we understand. And then we began having some conversations. We had at the time Commissioner Heather Darlin, who's now the county surrogate, Megan Huncher, myself, Paula Sitcher was on that board, and a number of others of what might we be able to do. Megan had long been asked, can the chamber launch an incubator? We were constantly asked, can the college launch an incubator? Incubators are very complex, very, very expensive. They can involve a high level of risk, hence why you typically would only see those at very large, typically tier 1 universities, okay? But we really put our heads together as a group saying, we're getting the same request, what can we do? Well, we might not be able to do that, but what we can do is create a center for entrepreneurship. And what does that mean in this case? It means we can, A, expand our own business programs for our students, okay? More and more students are coming to our college these days saying, I don't want to work for somebody, I want to launch my own business. In fact, more and more students are showing up saying, I already launched it in my bedroom, in my basement, and it's actually very successful. They don't know the formal structure, but they've got that kind of spirit and that kind of ambition that goes with it. At the same time, we're keenly aware there's a lot of people in the community who would like to be able to launch a business and they'd like that business to be successful. They have no idea how to get started. So we talk a lot about what could we do. The chamber said we can bring certain resources in. Megan's going to tell you about that. And we've got an amazing faculty here, and we thought we can bring that forward. And we're a great central location. We are tightly united. We could make this work. And then we decided, you know, restaurateurs these days need a lot more support and support in very different ways. And we talked to Professor Cosgrove about expanding our whole program here, which is very successful, bringing in a baker's kitchen and I'm very pleased to announce as one of the showpieces of the building, because Professor Cosgrove has an extraordinary imagination and a great deal of energy and expertise, was we will be launching in the business the Culinary and Hospitality Institute, what we'll be calling the CHI. And how will that be different? We'll be continuing to do all of what we do now to support our students who want to work in the restaurant and hospitality industry, but we will begin training executive chefs. A very, very ambitious agenda that you would typically only see at Culinary Institute of America. We plan to go toe-to-toe, and we think we can perform exceedingly well and make sure that the restaurants in and around Morris County have the best chefs that we can possibly provide to them. So keep your eyes open for that. It's not simply a new building, there's new programs. It's not just new programs, it's lives being changed every day. First with our students, and then the impact they have on the communities. So thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for making this possible, for dreaming with us, for knowing the value of these kind of initiatives, and for realizing it does take all of us. Thank you very much.
And now I'd like to invite to the podium Mr. George Malonis, Chairman of the Board of the County College of Morris Board of Trustees.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right. It's great to be with you this morning. I am absolutely thrilled to be here today in the company of all of you. Tony went through the list of persons here, but I'd be remiss to not reintroduce, because that is one of my top responsibilities, as I'm told, as the chair of our board. And I do that because we do have a fantastic board of trustees. They work diligently behind the scenes, countless hours a month, and they make this a reality in partnership with our commissioners, our appointed and elected officials, and the great administration that we have at the college. With us is Vice Chair Paula Sitcher, Dr. Hadzima, Trustee Aono, and our newly appointed commissioner, Mr. Jim Loveys, who's been a rock star here in Randolph Township and helped make this community such a great place to live, work, and enjoy. So I'm thrilled to be with you here today to join in another, I emphasize another, momentous occasion for our college. This is our third building announcement in just a few weeks, and that is simply amazing. We may need actually to buy some more land. We are very, very quickly running out. Our growth in our college remains strong. Today, the Culinary and Entrepreneurial Studies building represents yet another major milestone in our college's journey to provide cutting-edge learning environments for our students pursuing their dreams in the culinary industry and the entrepreneurial fields. It will serve as a hub for creativity, innovation, skill development, and the cultivation of future leaders in these important industries in an ever-evolving world. The new building will be equipped with state-of-the-art equipment and classrooms to help bring culinary talents and to allow entrepreneurs to develop their ideas into successful ventures. The new building is designed to help inspire, to educate, and really support the next generation of top culinary masters and business visionaries, and we look forward to hearing about their success stories in the near future. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I extend our gratitude to all of those in the room, behind the scenes, those who couldn't make it today, to make this building a reality. We know it will help serve so many more generations of students and the community for the long term. Together, we are building a very bright future for our students, our communities, and our college. Thank you very much.
So now I invite to the podium Ms. Christine Meyers, Deputy Director of the Morris County Board of County Commissioners.
You know, you see George here, and he like towers over this. I'm like, I hope I don't need a step stool. But at least I don't need that. Not today. Anyway, it is such a pleasure to be here. And yes, it feels like we have been here week after week, right, Deb? I mean, Doug, it's one groundbreaking after another, whether it's career training or Morristown College Promise or the Center for Health Professionals, Paragano Health Simulation Center. But this has to be my favorite. It combines two things I love the most and can say that I am an entrepreneur in a second career and in food. So what's better than that, right? But honestly, this whole thing that we've experienced this fall is just a testament to what is being done here. You know, Dr. Aono and his board are not just listening to the needs of our community. They are not just responding and giving lip service or even creating a plan. They are kind of like an entrepreneur like we all want to be, right? They take a great idea, they build a great business plan, they execute on that business plan, including breaking ground and getting the resources they need, appropriate resources they need to make it successful, and then they just go out and do it. And they keep doing it, and they keep doing it, and they keep doing it, which is why we've come to expect this from such an amazing county college. That seems to be, it should be something other than that, based on all the other county colleges I ever grew up with. But you know, you can't just put your head down and do the same old thing, because we're changing, Morris County's changing, and what is so brilliant about Morris County College is that it responds quickly and then comes to us and says, I see this shift happening, we'd like to pursue this. And it's that kind of thought leadership and innovation, but the ability to operate and execute that makes this just so fantastic. But again, we are Morris County, and we are so lucky to have the very best. But you know, it dawns on me that we're not just the best, but that this curriculum right here is shaping what it seems to be the new frontier of America and the way we innovate. And we've done that for a while, but Tony, I have to say that I think in your curriculum you're going to need a second phase. Maybe the entrance exam should be personal qualities like fortitude, you know, your idea of resiliency. Because as an entrepreneur, what I've also found out is the second half of that curriculum, maybe some classes could be called like what to do when every plan goes sideways. How do you respond to the 100th no and go on? How do you pivot on a side idea that needs to be now the forefront of your portfolio? And for the culinary folks, you know, if they want to go into business, How do you run a business, not just a kitchen? How do you source and import and deal with federal regulations and state regulations when really all you want to do is make great food? You know, so there's so much part of these two curriculums, and all I can say is if the entrepreneur people get tired, they should go over and have themselves cooked a great meal. And together, who knows what brilliant restaurants and things that we can have here. But today is another reason to celebrate why Morris County is a fantastic place to live, and why our school, Morris County College of Morris, is among the top 50. It is not just the best school, but our alumni salaries prove it. And I feel so blessed and fortunate to be a county commissioner and to be part of your plan. So thank you so much for all of you do to make Morris County College and Morris County so great. Congratulations.
I think I can lift this up for our next speaker. I want to invite Dr. Aaron Fichtner, President of the New Jersey Council of County Colleges, to make some remarks.
Thank you, Patrick. It's truly an honor to be here, to be part of this groundbreaking for the Center for Entrepreneurship and Culinary Science. I just want to say on behalf of all 18 community colleges, congratulations to the vision, the persistence, the support, the partnerships that took to get to this really exciting day. We, as 18 community colleges, consistently look to CCM for inspiration and guidance as we plot a very ambitious future for community colleges. So I want to personally thank President Aono and the incredible team here at CCM for all of your vision and leadership. So thank you to all of that. That really inspires us at the state level. Community colleges are committed to doing quite a number of things, but really central to our mission in New Jersey is to make sure that we are doing all that we can do to help build a skilled workforce that will propel economic growth, while we're also helping to expand economic opportunities for younger students and returning adults. And the work that you are doing here at CCM and this groundbreaking is a huge embodiment of those two priorities. The college and all of the partners here have recognized the importance of entrepreneurships and the importance of the culinary industry and the hospitality industry, and are responding in new ways to make sure that this county has that skilled workforce to make sure that you're propelling economic growth. And you're also opening up doors of opportunity to more Morris County residents to take advantage of the incredible programs that will get them on a path to a family-supporting career. So really today is an embodiment of all that we're trying to do at the state level through our partnership of 18 community colleges. 2 years ago, we launched our New Jersey Pathways to Career Opportunities initiative, which really is modeled after a lot of the work here at County College of Morris. We need to bring together the business community, our colleges, educational institutions, community providers, government to really row in the same direction to make sure that we're expanding those economic opportunities and building that skilled workforce. At the heart of all of this work is really a commitment to join with the business community, and we're proud at the state level that we're partnering with the New Jersey Business and Industry Association and business groups all over the state to make sure that we are doing our part to open up those doors of opportunity and to build that skilled workforce. And it is so exciting to know that this new groundbreaking is really a partnership with the Morris County Chamber of Commerce and all of the business community here in Morris County. So again, congratulations to all of you. We know in community colleges, it's embodied by all of you in this room, that we cannot do this work alone, and we don't do this work alone. So I just want to thank the county commissioners, the business community, your community partners, all of you who have joined here today to make sure that Morris County continues to have a bright future. So congratulations on today's groundbreaking. And we in New Jersey will continue to look to Morris County and County College of Morris for inspiration as we work to create a more prosperous New Jersey. So thank you all.
Now I'd like to invite up Ms. Megan Huncher, President and CEO of the Morris County Chamber of Commerce.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you, Erin, for teeing me up. It's wonderful to see all of you. I think I saw some of you yesterday at our Business Outlook event. As Patrick mentioned, I'm Megan Huncher. I'm the President and CEO of the Morris County Chamber of Commerce, and thank you, Dr. Aono, for being a wonderful partner and inviting me to speak today, as well as the Board of Trustees and the County Commissioners. As a city planner, it's always exciting to see construction equipment when you're coming into the campus. So it's, as Commissioner Meyers said, just to see shovels in the ground is really a thrill. And today is quite a milestone. As Dr. Aono said, it's always a good day when a dream becomes a reality, when we can come together and celebrate a milestone such as this, which has been envisioned, discussed, planned, and now putting a shovel in the ground. Included in the Chamber's mission is to promote economic development, and the Chamber is proud to have, excuse me, for over 30 years now, a division, the Morris County Economic Development Corporation, which I led for about 4 years before stepping into this role. It's a public-private partnership between the Chamber, the business community, and the county commissioners, and connects businesses with resources that they need to succeed and promotes the county as a choice location, which we all know it certainly is. And this was really visionary as well. I think having a partnership such as this has been truly extraordinary in a lot of ways, but again, a testament to another reason Morris County is such a special place in New Jersey and in the country. And we're fortunate in Morris County for many, many reasons. The economy is diverse, it's vibrant, it creates strong communities, as many of you heard me say many times. We have over a 60 billion, that's with a B, gross regional product. And especially to have developed this partnership between CCM and the Chamber, it really is a testament to how we can come together and collaborate and break down any silos that may exist. It really is about fulfilling our missions and fulfilling them together. The Center for Entrepreneurship, as Tony touched on, is an opportunity that we saw probably going back to 2019. When I first stepped into this role, I served on the board of the Picatinny Innovation Center. And if you know Tony, as Commissioner Meyers said, he makes things happen. At the time, the United States Army had received a new contract. So while that was obviously a boon for the arsenal, it meant that they needed additional space. And if any of you have been at Picatinny, you know it's quite, shall we say, you take your life in your own hands if you walk off the path. So they needed to develop within certain footprints. And understandably, unfortunately, the Innovation Center needed to be dissolved. But here presented a new opportunity. A vision for broader support of entrepreneurship emerged. And as stewards of the Innovation Center, CCM saw alignment with the EDC's mission, and we are working together now to create this new center. Also at the Chamber, we serve businesses throughout Morris County, and so I'm excited at seeing this opportunity to have a presence more centrally located within Morris County to support programming in this shared space. And as been discussed by the prior speakers, every business starts with an idea, and this in and of itself is very entrepreneurial. A desire to fulfill a need or solve a problem. And at the Chamber, we meet with many businesses, established businesses that call Morris County home, or those that want to call Morris County home, those that have expanded or merged or acquired other businesses, whether it be their main or regional headquarters or their home office. And so there should be opportunities to residents with ideas, not only to start businesses, but also to reinvent their businesses, to expand new products, services, and markets. We recognize that entrepreneurs come in all forms, whether they be the 18-year-old with an idea wanting to perhaps start a YouTube channel, or someone in middle age who might have a side hustle and is looking to really become that sole business founder, expand and hire, or someone in retirement who's looking for their next act, maybe their second or third, a way of contributing to the community, as well as generating additional income. So really, for all of these, we are here. And there are resources available, and part of our job is to connect businesses with those resources. Every new business begins by asking how. How do we accomplish this? They're met with an array of questions. As Christine mentioned, they need advisors, a place to meet and focus, opportunities to learn about the latest technologies, legal regulations, access to capital, funding, and the list goes on. And so this center is here to help, to provide answers to those questions, to be a beacon, and provide a smooth way to success, as well as providing the much-needed support, as Christine mentioned, in those times, those seemingly dark times, the encouragement that's needed for entrepreneurs, because it does take a tough skin. So tenacity will be part of the part of the recipes. And as an aside, as I close, as I've shared with some of you before, I've spent part of my childhood in a commercial kitchen. My parents launched a bakery in our small town and wound up distributing to many restaurants in New York City. It was hard work, and I watched them work, in some cases 24/7. But it was an awesome experience as a child, and I truly came to respect those who start businesses and stick with it. And you also realize how much being part of a business is truly being part of a community. Culinary art is part of all of our lives, whether it's livening up a mundane Tuesday with a favorite dish, making that perfect cake for a celebratory occasion, or now as chamber president, relying on those to cater very large events on a very regular basis. So we desperately need you for many reasons. And it's really a thrill to be a part of this, both personally and professionally. So as I said, I'm grateful for this partnership that the Morris County Chamber has developed with CCM. I'm excited to see this project come alive and to work with all of you to make it a success, to do our part to support and grow the economy of Morris County and the region. So thank you again for being here today, and let's go put some shovels in the ground. Thank you all.
Okay, so now it's time to mess up some of the beautiful landscaping at the County College of Morris. Apologies to Vice President Vanderhoof, who keeps this place looking great. Some of you are designated dirt throwers, meaning there's a shovel with your name on it. Okay, your name's not really on it, but if you don't know who you are, we have a team, they're right by the door, who will hand the shovels out. And for those of you that like to watch the landscaping and the dirt get thrown, you can join us outside. So thank you to our speakers, and let's throw some dirt.
Can you see everyone?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. 1, 2, and in. Let's do it one more time. Ready? 1,